Hey everybody, this is Major League Hats, and today I'm doing a little bit of a different video because I've been watching this guy on YouTube. His channel is called Ken's Cardboards. It is a baseball card channel. As you guys know, I'm into baseball cards. So he's doing like a 100 subscriber giveaway. He's giving away some sort of like Pete Rose card. I just thought it would be really fun and to interact, and I thought I would enter in his contest, so I'm doing this video. I'll be sending him the link. In order to enter into his contest, he asked you to kind of share what were some of your favorite baseball cards. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity. Now, a lot of the cards that I have are newer. They're not necessarily from when I was a child, except for maybe one. But these just have a lot of special meaning, and you'll see why. But I wanted to interact because that's what you got to do on YouTube. Wait, you don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got to interact. You got to hit that comment. You got to hit that subscribe, and you got to hit that notification. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. So yeah, so I want to show you guys some of my favorite cards and give you maybe a little story on a couple of them. Not too long, but I'm just going to kind of give you a little information on the cards and show you which ones I personally think are my favorite, and I think you guys are going to like them. So yeah, let's get on to the card review, and then right after that, we will do the unboxing because I think it's going to be a very good one, and it's an important one, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So without further ado, let's go check out the cards because they're really good. All right, let's go. The first card that I am going to show you, it is the 1996 Topps reprint autographed of Willie Mays. Of course, as you guys know, Willie Mays, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. San Francisco Giant. You guys know I'm a Giants fan, so I like it, of course, because he is a Hall of Famer and it is autographed, so that's a nice card. Oh, you guys like the World Series Championship rings that I'm wearing? Oh yeah, I got the whole set. Check that out. Yep, you know how us Giants fan rocks. You know, we got so much bling on our hands that we can't afford to put them all on. Unlike the Cubbies and the Astros who, yeah, they need some work and they're not getting no repeats anytime soon. The next card that we have is a 2015 Topps Tier Juan Marichal autograph. So that's a good card. Also being a Giants fan, I try to collect autographs, relics, and then of course any Hall of Famers. And then I usually send them in to get graded. The next card that we have is a 2012 Topps Tier Relic Auto of Willie McCovey. And as you guys know, Stretch did pass away. And this one is a cool one, of course, because it says his name Stretch right there at the bottom in the bat relic form. So that's a nice one. And like I said, since he passed away, it has even more meaning as well. The next card that we have is a 2016 Topps Tier 1 Buster Posey autograph relic. So that's obviously a good one because of course it is a Buster Posey auto relic. The next one that we have, of course, is my bud Madison Bumgarner. This one is another auto relic from 2011 Topps Triple Thread. So that's a good one. Not bad. Unfortunately, he's probably going to get traded by the time you see this video, but who knows. Another one of my favorites, of course, because he was my all-time favorite player, but we have a 2015 Topps Tier 1 autograph Hall of Famer, Frank Thomas. So that's a nice one. Frank Thomas was always my favorite player of all time. So the next card that I am going to show you, and some people might be a little bit jealous, but autographs are for kids, as I've been told in the past, which I don't believe in. But we got a 2013 Topps Supreme autograph Ernie Banks. Ernie Banks, obviously, let's play 2.
So, let's play 2.
Nice Hall of Famer card right there. Not too bad. Oh, here's another autograph that's probably just for kids. This is a 2016 Topps Tier 1 Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax, the original lefty. One of my more pricier cards, but of course I had to get it because it's just really cool to know the fact that Sandy Koufax, one of the best baseball players of all time, short career of course, but one of the best pitchers of all time, lefty, signed this card. If I ever had a chance to meet him, as I've told you guys, I am a Giants fan, but I respect the Dodgers like crazy. But if I ever had a chance to meet him, it'd basically like be meeting Babe Ruth. Of course, I'd probably faint because it would just be that awesome. Same thing if I ever had a chance to meet Willie Mays. It would be a true honor. Obviously, it would probably never happen, but it would be really awesome. Another card that I have is a 2013 Topps Tribute autograph of Clayton Kershaw. This one is really nice. Of Clayton Kershaw. Only problem is he's on the Dodgers. I wish once he gets traded, I will pick up a Clayton Kershaw jersey, but definitely not right now. The next card that we have is a 2016 Topps Legacy Ozzie Smith autograph. This is a really nice card, another Hall of Famer. Shortstop for the St. Louis Cardinals, known for doing his backflips as he is running onto the field.
Ozzie Smith ready for the flip, and we're ready to start the season. Here we go.
The next card that we have is a 2015 Topps High Tech autograph of Johnny Bench, another Hall of Famer, and that is just a beautiful autograph. Now, the reason they call this high tech, if you guys can see, you can see right through. So you can see my World Series ring, kind of. You can see right through the card, so that's why they call it high tech. So very nice autograph by Mr. Johnny Bench. Really nice. Oh, here is another autograph. This one is really means something special to me as well, but it's because of the player, of course. But we have a 2016 Topps Legacy autograph. Hank Aaron, as you guys know, basically everybody still considers him the home run champion. His autograph, you know, is a little scribbled, of course, you know, a little bit older, but I am super happy that I was able to add this card to my collection. Hank Aaron, another one of those kind of guys that I would probably faint if I ever met. Just to meet him and talk to him and hear the stories that he could possibly share would just be awesome. And so with that being said, here is another 2016 Topps Tier 1 Hank Aaron. And this one, of course, is in the blue frame. And it is just it's a fabulous card. So those are some of my favorite cards. Now I'm going to show you 3 cards that I had a hand in getting, but the first one is for my Astros buddy. But we have a hand signed PSA authenticated Carlos Correa autograph card. I got this card signed when Carlos Correa was playing for the Lancaster Jethawks. We actually were staying at the same hotel that he was, because he lived at the hotel right across the street from the ballpark. And I actually got to meet his dad, and his dad actually gave me another card just like this one. So if I ever have a chance to go see Carlos again play, I will try to see if I can get it signed and tell him the story. If you guys can see, it is in a gold signature. I kind of wish it wasn't gold signature, but it's what I had, so it looks really good. The auto got a 9, so this is really nice. I had to send this one into PSA to get it authenticated, so really glad I did that. So Carlos Correa, thank you, of course, for that. My next card that I got is another hand-signed, authenticated Kris Bryant. And this one I got from Kris Bryant. He signed it when I went up to Reno to see Iowa Cubs versus the Reno Aces. But then again, autographs are for kids, so, you know, I guess I should just throw it away. I mean, Kris Bryant was nice enough to sign it. Card's probably worth a couple $100. It is authenticated by PSA, which is one of the higher authenticators in the authentication business. So I'd probably just throw it away because, you know, autographs are for kids. The next autograph, and this one has a lot of meaning to me. I've had this card since I was like 15, 16 years old. It's going through a real rough time in my life with my mom and stuff. You know, not to be too sappy, but my dad left at that time. My stepdad, who I refer to as my dad, the gentleman that I'm taking care of, so my dad, he left, and my mom was basically, let's just say, not handling responsibility. And I had to move away to go live with my grandparents up in Crescent City for my sophomore year of high school, and it was a hard transition. Anyways, up in Crescent City, they had this local baseball card shop, and always been into baseball cards, obviously, and so I was still into baseball cards, obviously, heavily at that time, and I just basically had to leave all my cards, you know, with my mom. And long story short, I lost all my cards. I didn't have a huge collection. I only had about 30,000 cards or so. I was able to keep a small, very, very small amount, basically a binder full of cards, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I took that binder with me. But anyway, so at this baseball card shop, I used to go in all the time. I picked up packs and stuff, and you know, it just kind of made me feel good because it made me remember you know, the happier times in life. Anyways, as I told you guys, Frank Thomas is my favorite player of all time, and they had this Frank Thomas card. It was an autograph, and Obviously back then, of course, autographs weren't authenticated or anything like that, like they are now, like with like PSA or DNA, and they were only really authenticated with like paperwork. And you know, the paperwork could be from anywhere, you know, it wasn't like as scrutinized as it is now. And maybe I should do this eventually, but I really don't know. But anyway, so they had this autographed Frank Thomas card. It was $40. And for me, $40 was a huge amount of money. Of course, back then, 15, not really working. My grandparents would give me like $50 a month, and you know, that's like my allowance, and that would have to last me. So I talked to the person at the card shop, the lady, because I got to know her really good, and she let me put the autograph Frank Thomas on layaway. So I paid $10 every month to pay it off, and it took me 4 months, but finally got it. But I got me a 1992 autograph of Frank Thomas, number 555. This card just means a lot to me because, like I was telling you, the backstory on it. I should probably maybe eventually send it into like PSA, DNA to get it authenticated, to get it graded. I'm gonna be honest, I have never touched it. I have never, you know, taken it out of this case or anything. Once it's in the case, you know, I never took it out. So the card itself looks really, really good for being a 1992. You know, if I had to grade it, I would definitely easily give it at least a 9, maybe a 10. Those corners are kind of iffy because you can't really see the corners because of the shadowing or the oldness on the corners itself. And the autograph just looks really good. So yeah, so that card is probably my most meaningful cards out of all my cards, and it was just because of the way I attained it, and like I said, he's my favorite player. All right guys, I appreciate you guys listening to my story. Thank you for letting me share some of my cards that I really enjoy with you. Let's get on to the fun stuff. Let's check out this unboxing because I think it's going to be a good one. All right, let's go. Alright guys, so now that we had a chance to take a look at some of my favorite baseball cards, let's take a look at the hat that I thought would be good to feature in this particular video. So without further ado, I'm going to get the hat. It's just right here. This was a team store order, so came from the Visalia Rawhide. Now, I'm going to try something different. I found a little pocket knife, and I'm going to use that. Let's see how this thing works. I kind of prefer my bigger knife, but you know, I just thought I would try something a little different. We got this knife from the Space Needle, so it has an S on it, which is pretty cool because, you know, my name starts with an S. You know, kind of alright, kind of alright. I'm very disappointed. They actually shipped me the wrong hat. They shipped me the 2019 Copa hat, and I was actually trying to get the 2018 Copa hat, which is the one that says on here. So yeah, looks like I'm going to have to make a phone call because I already have this hat. So wow, that's a little disappointing. We can take a look at it still. This is the 2019 Copa hat. I can't remember if I did a review on it. I want to say no. So, I mean, this is a nice hat, but I was trying to get the 2018 Copa hat. I like how they have the teal outlining. Now, if you guys aren't aware, the Visalia Rawhide are the high A team of the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm kind of not sure why they would put that, like, teal color around it. That kind of reminds me of, like, the Mariners, but they're known as the Visalia Toros in their 2019-2018 Copa hat. So, there you go. You got a teal New Era flag, teal eyelets, teal button. So I like how for once everything matches up. They actually did a really good job. On the back you have a teal and what is that color? Oh, it's a light brown color on the minor league guy. It's black underneath, black sweatband, black bill, 758. Of course, yeah. Man, I don't know what to do because well, obviously I'm gonna figure it out, but I really wanted the 2018 Copa hat. So a little disappointed. I know you guys can kind of tell in my voice. I've been trying to get that 2018 Copa hat for a long time, and I just kind of never pulled the trigger because I didn't want to pay the extra shipping on the, you know, the team store prices or anything like that. So when I finally do it, they sent me the wrong one. Alright guys, sorry about that. Sorry about the downer in my voice. I was really excited to get this hat finally because it would have completed all of the Copa hats for the 2018 collection, and it's just a minor little setback. I'll figure it out. I'll get it resolved, and I will keep you guys updated. Hope you guys like my card collection. I hope you guys like this little bit of a review on the 2019 Visalia Toros Copa hat. It is a nice hat. Like I said, I already had it, so yeah, I got to get the right one. All right, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe. We're on our way to 600 subs, so thank you guys for all that. You guys want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you can do that at Major League Hats with the Z. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Major League Hats out. Bye, everybody. See ya.